So, you've decided it's time for a different career path and you're considering becoming a project manager. But is it really worth it? And if it is, where do you even start? Well, here's some food for thought. The number of available project management jobs worldwide is predicted to skyrocket to an astounding 87.7 million by 2027. That's more than 5 times as many jobs than there were in 2020. So there's never been a better time to get into project management. So if you want to find out how to become a project manager, what the career path looks like, and whether you need experience or certification to land your first PM role, then you've clicked on the right video. Because today, we'll be answering those exact questions. First things first, let's begin by getting a better understanding of the roles of both a project manager and, more specifically, a digital project manager. So what does a project manager do? Sure, they manage projects, but in a broader sense, they're the one responsible for the planning, organizing, and directing of a project to completion. At the same time, they ensure the project is delivered on time, on budget, and within scope. You can think of a PM as kind of like the conductor of an orchestra. Each musician has their own unique skills and abilities, but they must work in sync to deliver a smooth performance. The conductor must direct the team in order to make this happen. Success is the conductor's responsibility, just how the project manager bears the overall responsibility for the successful completion of a project, all the way through from initiation to delivery. What about a digital project manager? Well, they manage projects of, yeah, you guessed it, a digital nature. Many of their responsibilities are the same as a project manager's, although a digital project manager's title might differ depending on the industry. Whether you're a digital marketing, account, or e-commerce manager, you manage digital projects, so you're a digital project manager. You'll find many of these digital PMs working for digital agencies, marketing agencies, creative agencies, in-house digital marketing, and in-house creative teams. Projects can range from digital marketing campaigns to digital products, website and mobile apps, to social media campaigns, video projects, e-commerce campaigns, SEO projects, and email marketing campaigns. With so many options, you're spoiled for choice.
Man, it must be cool to have everything.
All right, so now we're going to talk about the experience you might, or might not, need to achieve your goal of becoming a digital project manager. So you've decided a career in digital project management is a good fit, but you're totally wet behind the ears. Like, don't you need experience in web design or development or something? You may be surprised to learn that the answer is no, not specifically. Although this could be very helpful in unlocking more specialized roles that demand a technical background, and also useful in providing context when understanding project timings and problems. More experience never hurts, but a keen interest in web design and development is pretty key. I mean, you want to have an interest in the industry you work in. That's kind of obvious. But having a personal interest means you're more likely to spend time reading, researching, and communicating with key people. You'll really delve into learning new things and develop professionally because you like what you do. Now, let's discuss project management methodologies. Do you need to be an expert in all of them in order to get started? Well, it's important to be aware of them, but not totally necessary to know them all right out of the gate.
Organization and management, that's what I need. I need a system, something concrete. Concentrate. Files.
The company you work for will have their own processes that you'll be learning. However, it's good to bear in mind that there are many different methodologies that exist in the project management sphere, such as Waterfall, Scrum, and Kanban. And it's useful to have some interest, knowledge, and understanding of them. This allows you to look at any project and determine how it should be run. So if being inexperienced isn't an issue, what about certification? Don't you at least need to be certified to enter the world of project management? Well, technically, no. Not for entry-level positions at least. But, and it's a big but, certifications are a fantastic way to learn the skills you need to thrive and advance in your career as a digital PM. You'll stand out, especially if you're brand new to the project management world. Also, having certifications can open you up to more opportunities and higher salaries that might not have been an option before. For instance, surveys show that salaries are 16% higher for those with certifications. So whether you just want to get your foot in the door or have access to better opportunities, getting certified is definitely something to consider. And taking an online course like Mastering Digital Project Management is a great place to start. We'll teach you all of the core digital project management topics and skills you need to know. And our digital project management expert panel will support you with all the training you need. Just head to dpmschool.com to enroll. Let's now talk about what kind of skills you'll need to thrive as a PM. You'll need to have a mix of soft and hard skills. Hard skills are things like planning, risk management, and estimation that are technical, learnable skills. But in digital project management, they're always combined with soft skills. Now, soft skills are trickier as you can't really be taught these. They're skills you develop from experience and even your personality. At risk of sounding cliche, having people skills is paramount. That means excellent communication and leadership skills. Beyond that, you should be a great problem solver, which is one of the core personal skills required. You will always encounter problems with the project, client, or team member, so you need to be able to work around any issues. You also need to be highly flexible. Not as in you need to be some kind of yoga guru, but that you must be able to change and adapt to situations. Sticking rigidly to plans won't work. You must be willing to embrace change and be flexible with your team, clients, and organization. And never underestimate the importance of actively listening to retain important info. You also need to be somewhat of a sleuth, listening out for any potential red flags or to the vocal tone and mood of your team or clients. Do you detect any concern or hesitation?
Tea, Mr. Holmes.
Is it poisoned, Nanny?
There's enough of that in you already.
And last but certainly not least, great organizational skills are absolutely essential. This skill tends to come pretty naturally to most PMs. You don't need to be all Monica Geller about it, but good organization is what keeps a project on track. So without that, it's as good as damned.
What if the baby gets into the ribbon drawer? Messes up all the ribbons. What if there's no room for a ribbon drawer because the baby's stuff takes up all the space? Where will all the ribbons go?
So by now, you may be wondering, is project management a good career? To answer that, let's look at the project manager's career path. Here we are, right at the bottom of the proverbial ladder. You'll begin at the standard entry level in the position of junior or associate manager. An admin-based role, this involves supporting digital project managers by taking care of the nitty-gritty tasks like reporting, scheduling, and time tracking. Moving up the ladder, we have the mid-level role of project manager. In this role, you'll start running projects on your own. Climbing one more rung of the ladder is the lead role of senior project manager. You'll be running larger scale projects, but don't worry, you'll most likely be supported by junior team members. Next up is the senior role of project director or program director, where you'll be managing a program or a portfolio of work with multiple projects under one account. You might even oversee a large-scale project where you'll task project managers with covering the more humdrum day-to-day tasks. At the top of the ladder, we have the head honcho, the big dog, or the big cheese if you're feeling peckish. And who doesn't love cheese? As head of project management, you don't need to stress about managing projects yourself. You can leave that for your PM team as you oversee the company's delivery. This all sounds great, but let's be totally transparent here so you don't think it's all pie in the sky. Okay, that's the last of the food jokes, I promise. How much you make as a digital PM will depend on several factors. Things like whether you're contracted or permanent, if you're a generalist or specialize in certain areas. Consider location. Cities usually pay more than companies outside the big smoke. And finally, consider the industry. For example, if you enjoy working in finance and IT, these are certainly worth considering, as these industries usually pay more. But money isn't everything. It's vital that you're working in an industry that you're actually cut out for. But is a career in digital project management right for you? If you're still not sure and want to find out, then click the link in the description below and join experienced PMs Ben Aston and Kelly Sutter as they give us some key insights and the lowdown of what a day in the life of a project manager is actually like. And finally, if you have any questions on becoming a digital project manager, then let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, then leave us a thumbs up and subscribe, hitting the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future uploads. Oh, and while you're at it, why not check out our complete guide to becoming a digital project manager? You can find the article linked below. We'll see you there.